Hey everybody, my name is Casey Walker, and this is my project on the Gator-To-Gator Connections. I was able to talk to two guys from the University of Florida Athletic Association. My main goal is to one day work in a college athletics department. So these were some really great insights and really good conversations that I had. So let's get into it. The first person I talked to was Matt Goss. A little bit about his background is he serves as the current director of event management at the University of Florida Athletic Association, and he oversees skybox operations on football game days, which that is the major donor Gator booster seating. So he has a big responsibility for on Florida Gator football. He's also the game manager for Florida baseball and Florida Gator women's basketball. He also oversees the Gator Event Group, which organizes all events at UA athletic facilities that aren't athletic events. He has, over 20 years of experience working in college sports. He's worked multiple roles, from working in the ticket office to working compliance. And what's also super awesome is that he is a former Florida Gator baseball player. So does he not have more of the athletic association side as a game manager in that role? He's got insight as a former player and athlete as well. So here we go. For a little bit about our conversation, we talked a lot about his type of leadership style. He has more of a transformational leadership style, meaning that he sets high expectations for his followers. He motivates them and tries to give them everything that they need to succeed. He puts them in positions that they will succeed. He gives them all the information that they need. He also tries to help mold them into different ways that they can grow. But he also believes the best way for people to learn is by actually doing the task, actually being put in charge and in control of the situation. That's how he found out the best. From his baseball experience, he learned a lot by just being forced into a leadership role, and also in his game manager role, being forced to be the guy, figure out the answers, figure out what's wrong, how to fix it. So he's not afraid to let people fail, because he found out that's how he learned the best, is when he failed. He learned, okay, this doesn't work. What do I need to do to improve? But also what he did successfully. That's how he feels the best way for people to grow, is to let them go, let them be on their own, let them do however they need to do it, because everyone has a different style of how they want to get a task done, but that way they can learn what works for them. Another big thing was that he would never ask someone beneath him or like a follower of his to do a task that he wouldn't also do. If the task was to pull trash, to talk to an unruly fan, he would help them do it. People would see him doing that task too, so they would feel like this task isn't beneath me, above me. Everyone's here to get the job done. There's no task small enough or too big enough that they can't do, and that he wouldn't also do with them. So my next person was Brian Flood, who is the current game manager of Florida Gator football, but he also serves as the sports administrator for Florida Gator softball and Florida Gator soccer. He has over 25 years of experience working in collegiate athletics, and he's been with the UAA forever. He actually started as a graduate intern, and ever since then has worked his way up to where he is now as an assistant athletic director. He worked across multiple sports. He's been the game manager of baseball, game manager of gymnastics. He's worked track and field. He's run cross country. You name the sport, and he's had a part in it somewhere along the way. So from our conversation, we talked a lot about how you be a leader of Florida Gator football operations. Obviously, there's a lot of different departments involved. So we talked about what makes him successful in his role. And his big takeaway was the importance of communication. He has a weekly football meeting where every week we have a home game. He gets the entire game operations group together. In that meeting, there's people from the ticket office, people from marketing department, people from sports properties, branding, Alachua County Fire Rescue, University Police Department, everyone in the same room, so he can go over what the goals are for the week, what information everyone needs to know, and what information those leaders need to get to their staff, and what we're all saying has to be on the same page. So that way, when fans have questions, it doesn't matter who they go to. If they go someone in a working capacity, they can answer questions about parking, about what the weather is, what activations or what promotional items we're doing today, if there's a flyover, all those different types of things everyone needs to be able to answer questions for. We also talked a lot about what it takes to be successful working in sports. And he said a big thing is time management. We all know sports happen at nights, they happen on weekends. It's important to have a good work-life balance with family, with friends, just a space and time set aside where you can get away from all the chaos that is sports. Even though we love it, we know it can be a grind. And the best way to mentally prepare yourself is just have time away and just really enjoy it. He said he learned a lot about being a leader from watching and working with Florida softball coach Tim Walton. What he said he took away a lot was Tim always has a purpose and meaning behind anything that he does. When he's talking to his players or his coaching staff, there's always a purpose and meaning behind what he's saying. Everything he says is important. There's meaning behind it. And I think the players respond to it and know that he's trying to teach them to grow. So Brian's taken that advice and trying to put it into his everyday job as well. He also said it's important to form many relationships and connections because you just never know what role or job some relationship might lead to. It's either if that's a job opportunity, if that's helping with the football game day, if that's helping make the game experience better, all of that good stuff. And you never know like what opportunities could lead to helping out with coaches. It's also important to take time to talk with staff and show that their job matters. When they are recognized, they go a lot farther and beyond because they know that people are watching them and they will get rewarded if they do a good job. So that's what I got from these conversations. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thanks, guys.